on YouTube, and I'm going live here on Facebook. Hello, I am Prairie Scraps. And you know what I didn't see this time was the opportunity to share. So I apologize. I'll have to share it later into the group. But today I am working. Oh, I don't even have the lights on. I do have the heat on. Woohoo! I got a new heater. That's a good thing, right? Anyway, today is day 2 of 30 days of crafting. A lot of these might end up being, sorry, I'm getting a plug in because my phone is out, I guess. I had to get a new heater. The first heater we started with last year was not warm enough. It was like a little, it's a little oil heater. It looks like one of those old-fashioned oil, you know, the oil heaters in your house. And anyway, it did not get this area warm enough. So it was too cold. So I got another little box heater, and lo and behold, by spring, it actually passed away. It died. Anyway, so I got a new one yesterday at Costco. You know, the good place. Anyway, today we are, for day 2, we are going to try to make some easy peasy snowman ornaments. And my good scissors is not out here, so maybe wish me luck. This might be kind of interesting, actually, because I don't know that this one will cut through fabric very well. I have fabric somewhere. This might be a little bit on the spendy side for fabric. This was from Joann's, maybe not. This was left over from my daughter's piece that her dress she made. She had a white part on the top, and of course, you always buy a little bit extra. I really do need. Anyway, she said this was the leftover, so I'm sure this stuff is not, it's not the cheap, like, linen type of stuff you can get. Hey, Deborah, good to see you. I think this is twice now recently we've seen each other. But I'm going to make some easy, I'm hoping they'll be easy peasy. It doesn't matter. They're going to be kind of country-ish looking snowman ornaments is what I'm going to make. And I'm just trying to make some little squares here. Maybe I'll just tear right across. Did you know if you tear fabric, it will actually go in a straight line? So that's kind of the cool thing about it. And these don't have to be very specific, but I can tell you I'm making these about, oh, almost 4 by 4 maybe. Maybe a little 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. It doesn't have to be so specific, honestly. I'm only using the scissors here, the transfer scissors, because it's not a very good option, but I'm gonna put you down so you can see better. Sorry, with the iPad, it's kind of like you either get my head or you get the project, not both. All right, so I'm just making these little squares, and I need 2 for each ornament, and it's okay to have them looking raggedy because that's the point. That's going to be how the ornament's going to be. And then I need another one. I think I'm going to do 2 at a time here. So anyway, I can never find, I know my daughter had some white scraps of fabric last year that she used for pillows, for our craft sales, and she's like, I don't know where they are. Oh, I love teenagers. They're so much fun. So much fun are the teenagers. So I'm just using kind of the odds and ends here. I'm going to start with 2, try to get the hang of this, and then I'm going to actually have my 12-year-old create these. So that's how easy these are going to be. Well, not that she can't create anything. I shouldn't say that like she's not able, because she totally is a crafter and a sewer. So she was like, I think I want to sew these. And I'm like, I kind of want to do them hot glue. So I think you could sew them if you want to spend the time on it. And we have our first vendor event this week. So I don't really personally have time. She may end up doing the sewing because she probably could sew it really fast. But we're gonna do the glue gun route. All right, this will be my, and like I said, these don't have to be exact in my opinion. what I am going to be using is this cute little mini. This is from our Jingle All the Way minis. If you would like a link for that to get these, they come with 12 different ones. There's quite a few. I don't even think I have them all here, but this one says, "This home believes," and you could use any of these for this project, actually. I'm going to do Snowman today. There's a cute little vintage looking Santa. Isn't that cute? And then the other one says, "From Santa with Love," which would be also cute. Happy ho 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 and no peeking. And I know there's one that's something about cute. I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to use the snowman. I thought this was absolutely amazing that they came out with a little snowman face. I don't know about you guys. I love to be crafty. I love to be a little bit creative, but I am not an artist, and sometimes making snowman faces is not my favorite thing. I have done it, and I was also thinking I could possibly use it, actually, at least the nose I might use, and then do the dots on spoons. So that's my other project that I might do at some point too. So, but we're going to actually use chalk paste with this, and I'm going to use 2 pieces of it. So I'm going to set the other ones aside. And if you were doing something like that you thought you would wash, you'd want to use ink for this, but I am not going to be washing these. Nobody washes their ornaments, right? Nobody washes them. Put them on the tree, dust them off, take them off. So the reason I'm doing 2, this is the first time, and usually if I was going on wood or paper or something, I would actually maybe consider, I'm going to put it at a little bit of an angle, I think. So it just looks, I don't know, you could make these all different. You can make them kitty corner, it doesn't have to be in the center. I'm just imagining this is going to be my snowman ornament. And I tend to like the rust, but I think I need to use papaya today just because I need to use this up. I haven't used, ooh, maybe I won't be. I'll be putting some water in that. That's about dry. So papaya, it may not be today. But like I said, I'm using paste. It is a washable product, and it's okay to use it on fabric as long as you know it's not going to get wet, because water will reactivate, and that's what I'm going to try to do here, is reactivate this. Wow, that got really dried up. I'm surprised. I didn't realize it had been that long. I guess it probably was last fall that I was using papaya. So I'm going to set that aside, let that soak up that water. Come back to my my all-time favorite. This is rust. So it is my, oops, sorry. Okay. All right. Go back to rust because I know rust is working. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this pretty quickly. Even my rust, it's actually almost out. Crazy enough. But if you're coming on, say hey, make sure you do all the things. If you have not subscribed to, oh my gosh, my black is stuck. Okay, I had a party at my house, a crafting party last week, and sometimes, you know how that is, like, other people don't always use your stuff the same way you do, you know. So anyway, things got kind of, it was a bigger party, a lot of people using it. Oh my gosh, like nothing was going on, and all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on out there. Sounds like a four-wheeler is what it sounds like. Okay, so I'm just going to go through. I'm using our tools today because they're a little bit smaller to use than using the squeegees. You could use a squeegee. This is thankfully I don't have to be very neat about this. I don't have to have a steady hand. Even people who have arthritis can do this because it does not have to be perfect, and that's what I love about this. So I'm going to put this right here, and we're going to use the rust on the nose really quickly. And these are reusable transfers. I don't know what that was. It was going reusable transfers. You can use them over and over 8 to 10 times, and then they stick. So on this fabric, it's sticking. You can, oh, it did go through, so I'm gonna have to put something underneath. So it does go through the fabric. I should have put something down. And it's okay. It's washable, right? It's washable. All we have to do is reactivate. Get that off there so I don't look, my mat doesn't look like it has a snowman for the rest of its lifetime. Snowman face. I'll just get a little backing out here. Get one that looks like it's been used a few times at least, right? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna set this down. I'm just gonna peel to reveal. Kind of want to go from the middle. Look at how perfect that is. Isn't that cute? Like, how easy peasy was that? You could just line these up. I think you could probably get like 3 or 4 uses. So you could see I didn't exactly, it could be in the middle. You could put it off to the side. The idea is I kind of want them to look country or whatever you want to say they are. I don't know. So I'm going to restick this carefully. I'm going to kind of use my tool to push it down again because I don't want to rub my finger through it. That's messy. I don't know what they're doing next door. It's crazy noisy. It was nice and quiet when I started. I'm out in the Airstream. My new heater going. It's actually warm. It says it's 69 degrees in here and it's cold outside. I'm going to lower the temperature, I think, because it's pumping away. I don't need, it's actually nice and quiet too. So anyway, I killed a whole entire, last year I killed a whole entire heater. The fan went out in it. It was still heating at the end, but the fan went out of it. And I looked at my husband like, can't you fix it? I'm like, fine, if you're not gonna fix it. It didn't even make it a whole year. Like, anyway, so this one's a fancy dancy one from Costco. We'll see how it works. Who knows? It's my wipe. So there it is. I'm just going to wipe this off and put it back in my thing so I don't lose it. Hopefully I don't need it again. Get a little bit of rust here. Do this. So you could do this multiple times. Just stick it back down. And then I'll take this in the house and wash it. It's reusable. Transfer, super easy peasy. And look, this is not a huge piece of fabric. So if I make a mess or I make a mistake, it's totally fine. Totally fine. So I don't even know, I got this inspiration off of YouTube. I was watching somebody's like setup for their craft fair, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. She had a little basket full of these, and I thought, that's a great idea. I could totally do that. And I could do a larger one too, a larger pillow. I'm gonna make pillows out of this, little pillow ornaments, kind of. Last year, finally, like all these years I've been doing our local craft fair, I love making ornaments. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually. I love to make the ornaments. And I love to make them for my kids too. So you could see that went right through, right? All right, here we go. See how I did. Because that one I didn't stick down as hard, but oh, cute. So cute, so easy, right? So easy peasy to make that. All right, so that's the first step. Now, I'm going to put this back on the backing and I'll take this in to wash it, and you'll be able to do it right away. Again, I could probably get 3 or 4 uses out of this, but like I said, I'm going to turn this over to my 12-year-old to do. I just wanted to do the prototype. I told her I'm going to do the prototype. And okay, so the next step we're going to do is actually get my hot glue gun going here and get that going. So exciting things. Make sure that you're checking out my website if you have not. I think the link, I don't know if I have the link on there. The link should be there for shopping. Make sure you check out under specials tab, because I think I saw the cutouts are some of the cutouts are 50% off. If you want to make little wooden trees, great deal. It's always a good deal to get the wood cutouts. I think the wood cutouts are totally a good deal to begin with. Oh, I do want to, I'm kind of letting these dry a little bit before I start messing around with them. You guys know how I am about that. And I'm actually going to make like a little hanger for this. And get another one out here ready to go. I think I'm going to put knots on them before I glue them down. And the reason I like to do that is because These are not specific. You can do them however you want, but I'm gonna put a knot because I know that a knot inside the ornament will just give it a little bit more grip than if you just do it straight. So, and if you would like just the ingredients or the project list for this particular project, go ahead and I'm going to get some fingers out here and hope and pray I don't glue myself. If you would like to get the project's supplies for this project, just go ahead and text Snow to me. The text number is 208-754-2452 if you're on YouTube. It's on my description. And on Facebook, just comment text below and I'll go ahead and forward that to you. Okay, I'm going to start out by putting these on here first with hot glue. And I'm going to tell you, hot glue is hot. Hot, hot, hot. So be very careful while doing this. Don't burn yourselves at home. This glue gun, this one is very, very hot. In fact, it's so hot it kind of usually drips. I think I'm just going to go right over the top there, around the corner. I'm going to do 3 sides and go ahead and put this on there. I'm trying to not go all the way out to the edge. The reason being because I want to fill the bottom of this and I kind of want it to look raggedy, so that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't even know what I'm thinking, to be honest. Whoops, that knot really didn't stay in there all that well, so hopefully we got it attached. All right, I'm just putting these 2 sides. There's a blank one on the back, and then on the front is the little face. I'm trying not to touch the face. And of course, there's always I've got little strings going of glue, and I've got little strings going. I'm just gonna go right over the top, make a U shape over the top and down the 2 sides, not all the way out. I hope you can see that. I can't pick it up because it's too hot, but if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going ahead and hot gluing that around 3 sides and then pushing them together with the fingers that I have on my fingers, the little rubber. And the reason being is they do get really hot. And this is not exact. It's maybe like 1/4 inch in. But look at that. Isn't that cute, you guys? I'm so excited. Aren't those cute? Kind of a country, raggedy little ornament. It looks so perfect. And this, like I said, you could do with anything, any fabric you have kind of around. And now what we're going to do is put a little bit of stuffing in there. Just a little bit. We don't need a ton. So I've got some poly stuffing here, and I'm gonna do the one that I did first. So hopefully it's cooled down a little bit. That heater works. I'm really excited about that. First time. Stuffing, if you kind of pull it apart, it like expands. You could use cotton balls from Dollar Tree if you wanted. You can use an old pillow. I've seen lots of crafters do that. I like to use usually new product. And now comes the really fancy part. Watch this. I'm actually going to kind of push that down in the bottom so I don't get the hot glue on that. And then I'm going to try very hard to go along this one edge with hot glue and then get it flat. Pinch it together. There we go. Ooh, ooh, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Because it's fabric, the hot glue is also going through just like the chalk paste did. But isn't that cute? Just a cute little snowman pillow. You could put a little bow on here if you wanted. I'm not sure I'm going to. I think it's kind of cute as is, kind of country. These will be nice and easy. And that's dry already. That totally, it's not going to smear or anything. And the chalk paste is actually very resilient, unless you like started picking at it, I guess, but it's going to stay on there. It's not going to be a problem unless you throw it in the washing machine. I've actually heard a lot of people say that they use glue gun on fabric pillows and stuff and it doesn't come apart either, so there's that too. So I don't know, I think these are kind of cute. I got the idea, like I said, on a YouTube video, kind of doing my own version. I think hers were a lot bigger. Uh-oh, my mom is calling me. Sorry, mommy. I think she's crafting today too, so that's exciting. Very exciting. All right, I'm just gonna actually use this to do it. Super easy peasy. There it is. All right, and then of course I'll cut any extra little strands, but it's okay if it frays a little bit. You just want to make sure that's closed all the way. You don't want it to like leak out, but that a little bit of that glue really went a long way. But aren't those cute little ornaments? I think usually our ornaments, when we make our ornaments, I don't know if you saw my little video for, I've done a couple ornaments already, but these little gnomes I made, and then I have some little Mary and Joseph ornaments I've made too, and a lot of times we'll do $3 a piece, and that, or 2 for $5, because they're pretty easy peasy, but they do take time. They do take some supplies. So anyway, we'll put a whole tree full or little baskets full of them, and people can choose what they want. But I think these are adorable, adorable. Isn't that cute? I think that'll be fun for her to sell those. All right, well, that's it. That is day 2 of 30 days of crafting. They're not all going to be Christmas, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I have 3 craft shows coming up here. And anyway, that is going to be it. Like I said, check it out. We have Black Friday sales going all week long. There's new ones going next week. For 4 weeks, we will be having Black Friday deals. So deals. So much fun. And oops, I just threw my fingers away. I was thinking I grabbed that wash thing. Well, that was really dumb. I threw it in the garbage. I'll have to retrieve that. I didn't mean to throw that. I have garbage right underneath me, and so I always clear out and throw things in the garbage. And absent-mindedly, I just threw away my thing. So deals for that. The stockings, where the stockings are hung. Not stockings are hung, but it actually says where we gather, or something like that. For found it. For the holiday, actually is the club this month. I haven't even gotten mine. I don't know what is going on, but anyway, feel free to let me know if you are interested in getting into my craft club. And of course, it's $9.99 to join Chalk Couture and get your craft supplies at 40% off. So thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you do all the things, like and comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think I'm selling those for too much? I'd love to hear the feedback for that. And we'll see you soon. Keep on crafting.